Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another weekly review. As you all know, I'm doing for the month of October because of the notebook that I'm using for this month. And this is for the week of the 16th through the 22nd. And I know I am very much late. Normally I do it on Sundays, Monday at the latest, especially Monday, with me doing a review of the week, since Sunday is like the last day of the week for me, since I'm a Monday start. And I think part of it was because I was debating whether or not I wanted to post. And I think I know the thing that was stopping me was because I did not do much of anything last week. And so in my mind, I felt like, why post if I didn't really do anything? And I'm on a different setup just for today, or just for this week, rather, because it's difficult with my hand and everything to set up my other table, especially with me trying to do it alone. So yeah, I'm just using the desktop camera holder thingy. So I know the lighting is not necessarily the best, so I apologize for that, but nonetheless still wanted to get the video done. And that all kind of comes into it as well. Sometimes we find ourselves like not wanting to do some things, or even show pieces of ourselves or what we do if it's some type of imperfection with it. And I know for me, that's exactly what I was experiencing. I feel like, why get on and post? If I didn't do anything, it's gonna look so unproductive. It's gonna look like, okay, you got stickers down, but you didn't do nothing. And for me, it's nice to have a planner that looks pretty, but what matters is if it's functional and useful for me. And you'll see that I put stickers down, but I did not really do much. So let's just get into it. So this is the 16th. So you will see stickers down. But what you will not see is consistency throughout, and also like not much of anything that's checked off. So one thing that I will do, and it's more so for my own mental state, is if I didn't do a lot, or I didn't have a lot of things to do, and that's something that I'll be showing you in the coming months, of things that I plan to log on my daily if I didn't have a lot to do that day. So you'll find that sometimes I'll put like my habit things, like reading, journaling, verse of the day, different things like that that I typically do or track on the other notebook. As far as habits, I'll put them down for the sake of filling up some space, but also not feeling so unproductive. So this was Monday. As you see, nothing is pretty much did. Let me grab the sticker sets that I was using so you can see. So per usual, I am never prepared when it comes to the stickers and what I use. I feel like I'm always going to get it. So I use the goal tracking Agenda 52, the budget Agenda 52, and the happy planner wrong stickers every day. So this is what I used for this week's spread, and I thought it was super cute. I didn't get to add much to it because I didn't do it. I have as a self-motivation, read the scripture. I should have wrote it down, especially since I have all this open space and opportunity, but I didn't. I was gonna put a little list down here. Monday, I would say, is probably the most productive day. And then again, some of this is regular things that I track anyway. Tuesday, as you can see, another pretty much blank. I do have a reminder that this week, because this week I started my new schedule at work, and I put like a little note up here, be gentle with yourself, and I didn't do that. I felt like I did it on Monday or maybe even Tuesday slightly, but the rest of the week I was not gentle with myself. So not that it's an excuse. Life happened, meaning a lot of challenges came about, as I mentioned to you before, the death in my family that we've been kind of dealing with. The funeral was Saturday, and it was just a lot of preparation, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of emotions, just a lot of things going on. And I felt like I didn't give myself enough allowances and space and gentleness through it. I still expected me to perform and be like I would have if nothing ever happened, and that just wasn't realistic. And it's another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about with showing you all this is being realistic about where you are in the moment. And even if it's just like that for a week, for a day, accepting it, like acknowledging it, accepting it, and moving on from it. Okay, like, so this happened, so now what are you gonna do about it? And if that means what are you gonna do about it, be gentle with yourself. If that means what are you gonna do about it, what's one thing I can do to take care of myself today, kind of thing. It doesn't always have to be the answer to what am I going to do about it. It doesn't always have to be run full force, get a whole bunch of things done. Since you didn't do anything on this day, double up your task for tomorrow until you have no extra time. Sometimes it just means taking a deep breath and breathing. Sometimes it means getting to bed early. Sometimes it means eating something that brings you comfort, or having a drink, like a warm drink or something that just gives you comfort. So keep that in mind. It's something that I often have to remind myself about. Wednesday, as you can see, same thing. I did put another remember, check for my Amazon packages, and I was mainly checking for this because the dress that I wore to the funeral, I had ordered from Amazon, so I wanted to make sure that it fit and everything was good before Saturday. So I did put a scripture up here. This is the day that the Lord has made. And yeah, that's about all that I did. Clearly, I finished absolutely nothing. I did try to put a motivational sticker. Girl, you got this. I did not have it. I was all over the place. I definitely did not have it. Thursday was an off day for me, so I was somewhat more productive. So Thursday, I will grab a pen because, I want to give slight credit to where credit is due, and I did get some gas. I did clean the tub. I didn't exercise. I didn't study. I didn't clean the toilet. This is the day that the Lord has made, because I felt like for some reason I needed to keep reminding myself that I was able to wake up this day and I should be glad about it. And I was struggling. I had 2 appointments that day. And today I will visit. I was supposed to go to visit and do a consult for a tattoo shop. I did not do that. So as you can see, that's not checked off. And I had a note saving for tomorrow. That didn't happen on Friday either. And so what I decided to do on this side, since I was pretty much blank the other days, I decided to actually use and try to fill up this space with what I did for that day, literally just like using it as a schedule. And down here for my notes, I got create a routine ASAP, because I think that is another issue or challenge for me with getting things done is just making sure I have a routine, and it wasn't working. I did start prepping for my November book, so that I did do. Friday, I did get some stuff did. Friday was another off day for me. It was a very long day, however. I still did like a lot of things. It was some major things, emotional things that came up that day. I spent a lot of time getting my glasses tightened, even though I was happy that I did. I got 4 pairs of my glasses tightened, which really helped me out a lot. I worked on my November planner. I went to the mailbox. Excuse me. I did not set up, while I was in therapy on Thursday, I was waiting on them to call me back, and I was trying to get my head in a better space because I knew therapy for my hand was going to hurt. And I was talking to the receptionist lady, and she was telling me about how she uses, because I was paying my copay and we were talking about money and budgeting, and she was saying how she uses the budget through her banking app on her phone. And so that's something that I wanted to look into, especially since my payday was that Friday. I did not do that. I did try to make a little checklist for things that I know that I needed to do, and I pretty much had them all. Things that I knew I needed to do and have together for the funeral, making sure my alarm is set, and some other goals up here that I did not get to. I didn't do any of these. And I put a little to-do list right here. Some of this stuff, no, I didn't go to the storage. I didn't go to the Goodwill. I didn't go to the Dollar Tree. I did text Lisa. Other than that, I didn't do. I did put up those. And Saturday, didn't do anything over there. Didn't do any cleaning or anything. I don't know why I put down anything for Saturday, knowing that it was going to be the funeral. I think in my head, I thought I would do these things to help me distract. Did not work. I didn't get home from everything until like 4 something. So it was really late to try to do anything anyway. And yeah, nothing happened. And Sunday, as you can see, nothing happened again. So much so until I did do later. And so I tried to put down some things that I would focus on this coming week, but also ended up making a to-do list for this coming week. And I think I was also a bit sad about it because I felt like I had some really good stickers that I didn't get a chance to use. Well, I used, but I didn't get a chance to really utilize them with filling the page and putting some things down that I needed and just being more active in my planner. I didn't get a chance to do that. So I was disappointed, but it happens. Life happens. And excuse me. It happens. Life happens. And it's just about how you choose to look at it and how you choose to bounce back. This week, I'll tell you, it's Tuesday and it was starting off rough. But I think this week I'm more gentle with myself and I'm more realistic with what I can actually get done. I won't keep you all too long. Hopefully you all are still watching at this point. And so I'll go over quickly what I did for last week in terms of my wellness log. So some of the things that I like to highlight as I have been doing these last couple of days is, let me get my pen. For one, I like to look at my sleeping goal, which is 5.5 hours. So I know for a lot of people that is not a goal that should be mandatory, but the way my life is set up and everything is a goal for me. So out of the 7 days, Sunday I didn't even have on my watch, but out of the 7 days, one day was the only day that I got like the 5.5 hours, and I was just being generous because that's 5 hours and 25 minutes, close enough to 5 hours and a half. So I got that. I circled that. The next thing I look at that stick out for me is my step goal, which is 8,000 a day now. I lowered it from the 10, and so I was able to get a couple of days that was 8,000, a runner-up on Monday, which was 7,185. So that is good to see. And what I like to look at too is, when did I get these steps in? So Friday was my off day. Wednesday I did work, so that was good that I still was able to get that on the day that I work. Snacking, I really didn't do too much snacking as far as like eating out. That's another thing I look at. I ate out 1, 2, 3. So it's, wait, I ate out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's still a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to eat out. Yeah, that's a lot. And the next thing I kind of hone in on is the amount of floors that I'm doing. So Saturday was 4, Thursday was 4, so that was like the most. And then the stress level. So like I was telling you all, the higher the number is in terms of the stress level, the less your body is the watch is saying your body is being affected, the less your body is being affected by stress. The lower the number, the worse it is. So out of all the days, Sunday I didn't have it on to calculate. But the lowest day, excuse me, was a Wednesday. Yeah, so the lowest day was the Wednesday, and the highest day was a Monday and Tuesday at 73. I don't know if that's exactly true, or I could just, the sad part is I work under a lot of stress anyway. I am generally stressed, so I don't know if that's something that's the norm for me now, but I still like to look at it and see. So yeah, that is my week. The moral of this long video is embrace your imperfections. You know, embrace your imperfections, and embrace your shortcomings, and embrace your mistakes, but also embrace yourself through it all. And that's something that I failed to do this past week. It's something that I'm working on and definitely trying to get better at. But I missed the mark this week, and not in a sense of missing the mark just in my planners. I missed the mark with myself, and that's what matters the most. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you all have been gentle with yourself today, this past week, and moving forward. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Be on the lookout sometime this weekend, hopefully, where I'll be showing my November setup. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.